I'm LP Master 6, and that was a nice abrupt intro. Welcome to Mario's Picross. I think that's not anagram. I don't know what the portmanteau. That's it. I've been trying to think of that word for like 20 minutes. Between picture and crossword, as in crossword puzzle. This game is actually a puzzle game featuring what are normally referred to, at least by Wikipedia, as nonograms, based on one of the people who invented them. They have several other names, but I know them thanks to Nintendo as Picross. So we're going to get right into that. If you'll notice, this game was, of course copyrighted by Nintendo because it's a Mario. That's how you get a game to sell. You slap Mario on it. But this was developed by Ape, most famous for making Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings. And they didn't do much else. Actually, I think this is one of their last games that actually came out where they're credited as Ape, where they actually developed a game. This is primarily developed by Jupiter, a company who makes the rest of the Picross series, which still goes on to this day, usually without Mario, but Mario's Picross did spawn some sequels. Well, let's get right into it. Should I show you how to play? First off, I'm going to check the recording. Okay, and I know this is weird. Normally I use the Game Boy Player to record actual cartridges. Hi kids! It's time for us to solve the mystery of Picross. I did air quotes as if you could see it. The mystery lies in the numbers on the top and the left side of the window, the windo, which together will help you to draw the secret picture. Okay, it's really boring if I try to explain it, so if you want to pay attention, pay attention. But as I was saying, cartridges of this game cost about $60, maybe $70. And I thought, for a game I'm not even remotely good at, that's not worth it. You can buy this game on the 3DS Virtual Console, at least until March of 2023. Today is May 10th, 2022. But I have no way to record the 3DS. So I'm trying to get it as accurate as possible as it would appear on a GBA or a Game Boy player, just without the borders, so I'm sorry for the black borders. I don't exactly have a problem with people putting in borders that are relevant to the game. I think that's kind of cool, but I just think it's unnecessary, and I like to keep it as simplistic as possible. Oh, okay, it's demonstrating that you have a 30-minute time limit to solve this. If this particular puzzle took you 30 minutes, I feel like that's a little bit sad. And that's me saying it, because, well, of course, this is what makes the 30-minute time limit sensible, because mistakes make the time go down drastically. It's exponential with a reasonable cap on how much time you lose. I am not good at this. If you've never seen me before, I'm LP Master 6, and I'm trying to 100% most games, if not at least play every game on Nintendo hardware in every series in release order relevant to the original Super Smash Bros. For the most part. And we are currently in 1995, and good luck! Thanks, Mario. If you'll notice, Mario's in an explorer's outfit. We're going to start out with easy Picross here, because why not? And we have, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 64 puzzles, and that's just an easy Picross. Let's try this one. So here's how it works. You don't have to use the hint, but the hint is helpful. I think I have this one memorized. Yep, it's an L. It'll tell you what it is, too. It's the letter L. But essentially... Alright, let's try it without the hint, so I can show you a little better. Let's try this one. With hint, no. Okay, so a 5, like down, means it's going to be 5 down. A 5 here, across, this is where it's similar to crossword puzzles. Means that, since there's only 5 squares, it means it has to be 5 in a row. But this, for instance, means it's 1, 1, 1. That means there's at least one space. And you don't have to do this, but you can, so you can remember. Hit B to mark something to be not marked. And for instance, since we know there's going to be 2 spaces because there's 3 separate thingies of 1, we know that's going to be filled in. So same here, looking down. And then we know because it's 1, 1 that there's not going to be 2 in a row. Now we know here that there are going to be 2 in a row. And we know there's going to be 4 in a row here, and we have 1 spot we haven't discussed. So we know this one's not going to be marked. We know this one is. We know this one's going to be filled in all the way. That's the best way I could explain that. Also, I knew that was an E. I've never even beaten this game. I've beaten easy Picross because, you know, it's easy. I'm not good at... I'm okay at crossword puzzles because that's basically vocabulary quizzes. I'm not good at Sudoku. I'm not good at... I don't know how related that is. I played Sudoku like once. But I always use the hint. Oh, this is the easiest one. T. I always use the hint just to help myself out a little bit. And they aren't always this small of boards. Just so you're aware. They do get bigger and bigger as time goes on. Oh, oops, I'm stupid. Oh, actually, that helps us out. Because now we know that we know this one. Okay, that one's already taken care of for us. Okay, see, here's how even I think the manual recommends playing it. Or maybe it was Mario Wiki, I can't remember. But you see, alright, you take the total number listed, say 1 and 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. But there's an unspoken space between the 1 and the 3, so that's got to be plus 1. So for the 1, 1, 1, that's 1 plus 1 plus 1, that's 3, plus the spaces between those. So plus another 2. So that's 5. And 5 is how many we have, so we know since that number is equal to 5, and that is the minimum number, that it's going to look like this. If that makes any sense whatsoever. I'm not sure that it does. But this isn't a game I can explain too well. This isn't something I'm trying to like just be a master at and show perfect gameplay for you guys, because I don't know how fun this is going to be to watch. Oops, my bad. I don't know if I'm going to do the whole game. I want to, but it might just get agonizing at some point. I mean, I don't know if I'm talking about for you to watch or for me to play or both. Well, I mean, we'll find out eventually, but if I end up beating the game, that'd be great. Because I feel like I can do it. There's a satisfying amount of puzzles here. There is no multiplayer because that wouldn't exactly make sense for a game like this. But I guess I will go ahead and tell you that these puzzles, this game invented it being called Picross, as far as I'm aware. And this game is actually a cult classic, which I find interesting because it's not a generic puzzle game. You know, it's got a unique soundtrack. It's got Mario, and of course it's got good puzzles. You can't have a good puzzle game if the puzzles suck. But this is a common type of puzzle originating in Japan called nonograms, named after the person who made them. Well, one of the people who made them. 2 separate people made these, coincidentally. I'm not sure exactly how that worked out. This one I'm kind of struggling with. There's not really too many telltale signs, but here's another trick. We know since it's 3 that there's going to be one here, since there's one here. So it's going to either be up here. I guess we didn't know that for sure, actually. I take it back. Honestly, I don't know. This one is tough if you don't get the right hint, because our hint ended up being the easy one, which sucks. Well, we do know that that's going to be there. Do we want to start guessing? I don't exactly know how people end up doing this. Because I don't think there's any surefire ones to know right now. Okay, so it's not that one. So perfect. That basically solved plenty for us. Even though I think I know what this is. Oh, there's just one there. Yeah, there we go. Oh, even though that looks more like a fat-ass D. A fat-assed D, not a fat-ass D. Fat-ass implies the whole thing is fat. When that'll just be a fat-assed D. Fat-arsed. Since this is a more relaxing game, I try not to record at night too much, but I feel like this is a perfect relaxing nighttime game. Because I practiced this just a little bit to refamiliarize myself with the game, and I just found it so absolutely relaxing, and I do not want to rob you of that wonderful experience. Oh, R. Very good. It's the letter R. It's weird to see Mario talk so much. This game had a huge marketing campaign in America, where Mario wears this explorer's outfit, and he has that little chisel, I guess you'd call it. But the game was kind of a flop. It didn't sell very well at all, which was very disappointing to Nintendo, which is why the sequels were Japan exclusive until like 2019 for whatever reason. Oh, okay, that one's easy. Kuh. I mean K, not kuh. Because, if you'll notice, all of those first 8 puzzles spell "let's work." Which is not fun, a fun way to start a game. But now we have increased to 10 by 10 squares. Does that mean there's actually 100 here? I never thought about that. That makes it feel so much more terrifying than it is. Because these aren't too bad. They increase again later. Oh boy. Okay. And my back's already starting to hurt. That's not good. This is another tough one. And we're done with letters, by the way. Well, I don't know if any come back later, but there's no letter theming. 5 and 1. That could be the 1 or part of the 5. I don't have a way to know. Alright, let's start off with the biggest. We know that there's going to be some here. But we don't know if it's there or there. Alright, we don't know if it's there or there. That's the end of the 6. But we do know these aren't involved. So... Alright. We know that these are going to be together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we don't know if this or this is going to be involved. Which sucks. We can do the 5. We can try the 5 and the 1. I don't know how well that's going to turn out. Aha! That's the 1. So, 4, 5. I just remembered what this is. Okay, I have prior knowledge, so yes, I am a cheater. This game was reviewed very well, except it was criticized for being way too hard to look at on the tiny Game Boy screen. Of course, a big old Game Boy Advance SP screen fixes that, and of course, you know, the Super Game Boy, the Game Boy Player, and I'm playing this perfectly legally, and it looks very nice on my end. I can't imagine playing this on black and green or black and white. That just feels like it's so boring. The brown fits so perfectly because I do feel like I'm excavating treasure, even though there's not much reward to it, in the same vein as a usual Mario game. 4. Oh, well, we know it's not this. It's probably here. Okay, great. So we know these are empty. What are we missing? Oh, probably just this. Okay. And it's a note. Also, I really love this song. Oh, well, I ended it prematurely, but I'm going to let you listen to that in a moment. Every song in this game is pretty good. I don't remember who composed it, though, which is strange. Well, it's not strange. I'm sorry. I'm tired and I'm focused on the gameplay. And I already recorded a little bit earlier for the channel Chuggetti with my friend Drew. That was fun. I met his friend Gary for the first time. And Drew got to ride in my nice brand new 2022 Kia Rio. And yes, I refuse to say 2022. Because that just feels so weird. It feels wrong. It feels like I shouldn't say that. Alright. I believe this... Yeah, a lot of puzzles are even on both sides, which is very nice. And this one, I believe, is nice and symmetrical, so it should be easy. Hold on, what's uneven? Oh, it's this. There we go. It's a diamond. I said I was going to let you listen to it, and I didn't. Oh well. Sorry. Oh, but this was a huge success in Japan. And I don't know why they still, to this day, don't do so many Mario's Picross games. There's still a ton of Picross games, but they're not Mario games. They have, you know, Mario cameos sometimes. But, I don't know. Personally, I think one is enough. And a lot of people are like, yeah, this one's kind of hard to go back to. They said that about the reviewing the Virtual Console release, and I'm like, really? I mean, it's all kind of the same, isn't it? I mean, I guess I'm biased because I'm not a giant Picross player, but still, 6 and 1. Well, that one was decent. Oh, this one's also symmetrical. Okay, so that would be here. So that means there's one here. 3 and 3. Oh, 4. Got it. And it's a... No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, still not done. Oh, this. And this has to be filled in. See, once you kind of figure out what it is, which I don't usually do, I just happen to have seen these before, it gets a little simpler to figure out instead of just doing the mathematical part. I love that song. It's so good. And as you can see, we still got a little bit of a theme going here. Oh, a neat fact, I guess. I don't know. I just got so used to making fun of the phrase neat fact, now I just say it unironically, and most of my facts aren't neat, but a lot of the puzzles, I won't be able to point them out because I don't remember them, were censored, such as alcohol references and Japanese culture references. Oh, we got another 2 and 7. 2 plus 7 is 9, plus the 1 space. That's 10, so nice and easy. Just to give you guys a sense of what's happening. I'm playing on a Nintendo Switch Pro controller via Bluetooth, by the way, for anybody interested in knowing. 3 and 3. 3. Alright. I'm going to assume... Alright, I could have sworn the first time I... Oops. Okay. Played this game, if you hit B and marked, like, put the X on a square that was supposed to be filled in, it would penalize you. And it doesn't do that. So I don't know if I'm just remembering really incorrectly or I had a different version of the game. The first time I played this was, God, that was in our last apartment. It was probably 2020, 2019. And I just decided, you know, I've never played this Mario franchise. I'll play it. And I have played the sequel on my Switch, not for very long, because, I mean, I felt like if I were going to play Picross, this one would be the one to play. We know that these are going to be filled in. We know that this is going to be filled in. Okay, we don't... Okay, this has to be symmetric. Oh, oops, that's not what I wanted. Alright, there's no way this part's not symmetrical. Because this... Oh, this is totally a heart. But wait. Huh? Why is this... Now it just looks more like an acorn. 333... 333... Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, that looks a lot less awkward once all the pixelation goes away. Okay, nice. And also these are some neat little... It's neat little pixel art. It's like perler beads or... what is it? Not cross-stitching, but... My aunt does a lot of it. And my friend Justin's mom does a lot of it. But my aunt was really good at it for a long time. I think she has arthritis and can't do it anymore. This is a shout out to my Aunt Vicky. She's great. I love her. She is very scared of the virus, so she doesn't get out very often. But I did get to see her for my dad's birthday recently. I already said today's May 10th, right? So, 2022 to specify. Oops. For some reason I thought that one would be more obvious, but that did help us out. And I believe it's more symmetry, so... Oh, I know what this is. Oops. God. Yep. This is a club, most definitely. 2, 4, 6. 4. That'd be here. No, stop. A clover, sorry. Why didn't they put club? They put the suit names for all the other ones.